I'm Prim Saripapat. Days after Jon Jones received 5 citations from Albuquerque police, one of them for drag racing, the UFC former light heavyweight champ was arrested and booked in a New Mexico detention center on Tuesday. MMA writer Brett Okamoto is following this story. So, Brett, we just talked to you yesterday about this. What's next for Jones?
Well, Jones was arrested on a charge of a probation violation. As of Tuesday afternoon, he was still in a detention center in Albuquerque, basically awaiting for an appearance in court. And according to members of his team, they are confident that once Jon is able to step in front of a judge and describe what happened on the evening in which he received a citation for drag racing, they believe that the judge will let him go and that this will be not as big of an issue as it's being made out to be. But as of right now, it's definitely serious, and they've acknowledged that it is very serious. As you know, if the district attorney sees this as a probation violation, then Jon is in a big amount of trouble. Of course, he's on probation for 18 months, stemming back from a September agreement that he signed with the DA, which stemmed from his involvement in a 3-car accident last April.
Yeah, and his next event is already less than a month away. So far, the UFC hasn't said whether or not his fight against Daniel Cormier could be in jeopardy. But what are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, right now we're in a wait and see period. You know, as we were last year when Jon Jones was scheduled to fight Anthony Johnson at UFC 187 in May. There was a period of time where we really didn't know if the fight was going to happen or not until it was canceled because the legal process has to take effect. Jon would obviously need to travel from Albuquerque to Las Vegas to participate in the fight against Daniel Cormier on April 23rd. I would think that Jon would still want the fight. This is a different circumstance than last year. As long as he's able to clear the legal process, I would still think the fight is going to go on as scheduled, but we won't know that until Jon gets to appear in front of a judge, and we'll see what happens next.
Well, it's scheduled for late April and to be held in Las Vegas, but we will obviously keep you updated with that. Keep it logged on to our MMA page on ESPN.com. Brett, thanks for your time today.
You're welcome.